Hola, Chicanos. We're coming in. Something's coming in quick. This could be hidden. Could be a snitscree. Who are we rolling on, Holy Spirit? Do we an Empress? Somebody embodying all four queens in the deck. Bodily and nurturing. Could be any sign. Empress. Divine judgment's being called down. To put an ending to something. The God ending. Ending up to 26. The last letter in the alphabet. Hello, Dream Team. 1, 2, 3. What do we got here? 4. Empress. Okay, you could be an air sign Empress. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In a love union here. Or some kind of union. Let's see. Possibly with an Aquarius. Yes, Gemini. You could be Gemini. In illusions. 13 going through changes. Working with Dr. Death. Empress. Just seen Gemini again, so you definitely could be pulling on a Gemini. I'd even call this a Gemini read. You know, it's an Empress read. Light's being shed on something. About somebody not moving, or I'm getting this ungrateful Leo's cult adding up to 23. The boiling down to the hierophant. More light being shed on this institution. What are we missing with this thing, Holy Spirit? What's the heart of the situation? What do you want to tell us? Okay, truth is coming out. The Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, could be war. Let's see. Okay, truth about a group of like-minded individuals. 4. Working with this Emperor, possibly. What should the collective know about this group, Holy Spirit? What should the collective know? Okay, they're celebrating. Getting paid. Celebrating getting paid. Wow. What are they getting paid for? I'd like to say. What are they working on? What are they getting paid for? Attacking people from your past. Getting people from your past to attack you. My goodness. This is definitely that institution. This is the type of shit they do when they're not circle jerking and burning candle wax down each other's ass cracks. This is like 13. They could be dying though. There's being an input to this. Maybe this is the last time they're gonna get paid for this. Challenge position. What do we got in the challenge position? Okay, they could be waiting for something. This is a peek through the enemy guys again, I'm pretty sure. What are they waiting for? What is challenging the collective? Okay, they're waiting to block justice. They do this a lot too, because they have a couple of police officers that block justice for them. 4, the Emperor. This Emperor is blocking justice. This could be challenging you. This could be their challenge. You could be an earth sign. They're trying to block your business too. Let's get one on this King of Pentacles. Okay, they could be a star, so you could be somebody in the limelight. Maybe they're trying to block you from being seen, shadow banning you possibly. Because you walked away from them, I'm guessing. Well, maybe they should have just taken the hint, right? But I don't know, man. And at the bottom of the deck, everything's going to be exposed from what these people are doing. We're exposing it right now. Okay, reversed. There's a Knight of... You're thinking about a Knight of Wands, or they're thinking about a Knight of Wands. They're thinking this could be even like sexually assaulting somebody. It could also be like just really hurting somebody really bad, letting your obsessions get out of control. My goodness. And painfully ending you after. My goodness. Not even a drink first. Wow. 11. And they would see that as justice. In the past, Hopa. Let's see. Here in the past, they could have rushed in and did something brave. Or this could have been you. You could be an air sign, definitely. You could be an Aquarius. You could be an earth sign. Yeah, they rushed in quickly to try and make you fail at whatever you were doing. 8, but you grew strength through this. They might have actually worked for a while, but you grew strength through this. And I don't know, I don't think you can hide your light anymore. Let's see. Presently, you're undergoing some major transformation. This could be Dr. Death going through the bones of this, the remnants of this church. It keeps on showing up. It hasn't shown up yet that they're dying like a very, very, very slow death. And Dr. Death might have something to do. This is Dr. Death's passion new beginning. He might even be using these people as guinea pigs to try something. I don't know what he's doing, but that's kind of his thing. He's kind of got like an Easter egg here too. So 14, going with the flow. And there's other higher dimensional beings working on this one I'm getting. To make sure that you get victory, collective. Sets up to 19, 20, divine judgment. It's presently going on. That's why, okay, what's this King of Swords trying to block? I'm getting you from being seen. Yeah, they're trying to block you from being noticed as highly skilled. That's the last thing they want. In the very near future, they're going to be heavily, heavily burdened with 10 burdens here. How's this going to come about? Yeah. And be forced to make a decision. They're going to be stuck in a hangman position. Punishment, sat in the corner by the Most High. It's like you still haven't learned your lesson, and all the while, everything being exposed. The way you're influencing things there, collective. Oh my goodness. You could be greedy. Oh yeah, this is them. They were very greedy. Whoever this other earth sign, their earth sign is very, very greedy. It could be this Capricorn. Let's see. Who is this person? Yeah, they're trying to block you from exploring and getting good news because they're greedy and jealous. Hopes and fears. They're in their imagination. They're hoping that they could put you in a little cup and trap you in a little cup and play bubble games with you. I don't know. Let's get one more on that. Okay, this could be a private Cancer. They could be fearing that you're going to get forward movement, gain control of your environment, victory. They're trying to imagine what your next move is. They don't know what it is, though. They just know it probably ends in victory because it keeps on. It's a pattern. There's a pattern forming, I'm guessing. Yes. They're actually showing up as the Empress. Or they see you as an Empress. They could be looking at you. What's that? Okay, they want to be in a love union with you. Or they're in a love union and they see you as an Empress. They want to be in a union with an Empress. Taurus, possibly. You could be this Taurus. In the environment, there's a lot of messages being sent back and forth. Something really quick's coming in. What's coming in quickly? It's this divine judgment, I'm pretty sure. You could be a Queen of Wands. Easy on the eyes, outside the box thinking. There's messages going out about this. I'm guessing this is you. Yes, this is a fated event. They've been trying to hide you, 19, but now this is being exposed. It's at the bottom of the deck, too. Adding up to 19. What's the outcome of this? They're going to be, everybody's going to know, like, they were trying to hide you, too. This is like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can definitely be one of those. There's a masculine here. Who's this masculine? This could be this Aries Emperor. Who's coming out of the loss, lack, and regret. 6. They could be a lover of yours. Let's get one on this. Oh my God. Okay, this person could be under divine. Anybody who's even like, basically doesn't cross the street when anybody from this like Lions cult like walks towards them is like basically under divine judgment. It's like serious shit. Whatever they're under, they're extremely heartbroken, and it's just reiterating again that it's this institution finding up to 5. This Leo cult. Wow. And this King of Cups is the Hierophant. And this is a private Cancer, I'm guessing. What's this person's story? Or you could be this person. Okay, this could be the Pisces. They're in their masculine now. 11, they could work with justice. And they could be gathering information or evidence. Trying to hide evidence. Okay, they're trying to hide evidence. This Pisces that is in the police station. They might not even be a police officer. I think they're just blowing one, or something like that. But they like literally are like going like in like what basically hiding all the evidence, man. And they're not even a police officer. They're just police officer's girlfriend or some shit like that. Somebody could be closing out a cycle with that. Let's see this. Yeah, justice maybe found out about this. Hopefully that's not like regular procedure. I don't know. This is like, is that 21, 32, 23? This institution is going to be closed out and going to be facing 3D justice too, which a lot of them own. But okay, the devil is getting a golden shower and getting peed on and whatever. It looks like he caught the clap again. Let's see, how's Big Red doing? Okay, he's holding in strong there, knowing when to hold back. Don't scar yourself there, Big Red. This is like trying to come out of poverty, because his shit puppets just can't get this shit right again. This is like 5, 8, 13, going through heavy transformation, but loving it. It looks like he's having a good time in there. What's Justice gonna find out here, Holy Spirit? Okay, they're doing a deeper investigation now on this Lion's cult. What is this investigation gonna find? Oh my goodness. Something about a high priestess? What about this high priestess? And this emperor? The one's running this shit. High priestess and a Sagittarius. And the Pisces. They're all coming out now, which is the high priestess, I'm thinking. And Hierophant, which is private cancer. It just landed right on private cancer too. This main ones in this call all flying out. All in a major tower, okay? Sailing on the common Mars. This can also be sailing up the river. Maybe the Aries is. Let's get one on Father Fingerbang here. Okay, Father Fingerbang's still working hard. You could be this, right? This might not be one at Father Fingerbang. This could be a righteous one too. Doesn't have to be part of this church. There's other churches that were sucked in by this church and told lies. Might have even funded them. 13, there's an ending to that. This church looks like they're working hard and planning for their future and cutting off ties with Father Fingerbang and his twisted altar boy. Let's see here. 13, 15, the devil. Okay, wait, this one is the devil. Yeah, win at all cost under divine. Okay, this is another, they might have branched off and this is the same church, yeah, under divine judgment, never mind. Yeah, being punished. The Pisces too. What's with the Pisces? What do you know about the Pisces? Okay. Yeah, they've been caught cheating and lying and stealing. Adding up to 19, everything exposed off of Empress of the Hood. Wow, yeah, they're all going to prison, I'm getting, okay? So, wow. We keep getting that, though. So, one of these times. How should the collective deal with this, our Empress here? Deal with this. You're showing up as the Empress of the Hood that they were trying to rob here. It's not going to happen. No, it's not in the cards. Go to your safe space and ground yourself. And you could be feeling sensitive at this time. Protect your energy like the Dryads there. Go hug a tree. Ground yourself. Yeah, earth and water. Heavy earth and water. Ground your emotions, I'm getting from that. How should Empress? Who has our Empress's back? Criticism. All these wolves circling could have been criticizing you too, while they were backdoorly trying to sabotage you too. Restoration of life. I'm getting when a lot of these shit puppets go to prison, your life is going to get a lot easier. It might have not been easy for a long time. Let's see. 64. Mehiel. Archangels, the vivifying God. Psalm 33:18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. Those born under Mehiel's influence distinguish themselves in literature. Mehiel fights against the adversaries, protects against rabies and wild beasts, and governs servants, professors, and orators. Soul guardian of those born between 9 o'clock and 9:20 p.m. Moral guardian of those born on May 22nd, August 2nd, October 13th, December 24th, or March 6th. Physical guardian of those born between January 29th and February 2nd. And Hares, criticism. A great duke who appears first like a mighty, terrible, strong leopard, but at the command of the exorcist he will don human shape, with his flaming and fiery eyes and a most terrible countenance. He gives true answers about all things past, present, and future, but if he is not commanded into the triangle, he will lie, deceive, and beguile. The exorcist Hargrave talks about the creation of the world and its divinity, and how he and other spirits fell. He destroys and burns those who are the enemies of the exorcist, should the exorcist so desire it. He governs 36 legions of spirits, servant of those born between January 29th and February 2nd. Wow. Burns them. Wow. That's not very nice. Let's see. How should the Empress go ahead with this Holy Spirit? Should be Empress's plan of attack after she grounds herself. Yeah, it looks like somebody, this Pisces, has been caught trying to cheat and lie and steal off you. They're heartbroken. There's also Queen of Swords here. You could have caught them. You could be in Queen of Swords mode with this person, keeping them at blade's length. Let's see. Yeah, you're going with the flow though, but walking away from what no longer serves you. Okay, how should the Empress go ahead with this Holy Spirit? Okay, you could be in loss, lack, and regret, or I'm getting this whole institution is their wish fulfillment was that you be in loss, lack, and regret. So basically, they got, and that's what I mean. Be careful what you wish for, right? You're getting victory, Empress. Good luck. A public victory.